Come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant, come ye.
Hi, this is Debbie with Food Prepping Channel. And no, that's not me on camera. That's my nurse Sheila. And she's helping me today. I'm sorry I haven't been back on y'all. But after I talked to y'all the last time, I got shingles. And I've had shingles up there, getting a little bit better this week. But oh my gosh, if you haven't had your shingle shot, go and get it. Because I had mine and still got it. So I don't know whether it helps with it. I didn't have too bad a case, but it's itching right bad now. And it was all on my back. Now, I had a friend of mine that got it on her face, and it lasted for 2 months. Mine's been about 3 weeks now that I've had mine. But anyway, Sheila is going to fix, we're starting to do the Christmas stuff. And this isn't Christmas. My daughter just loves banana bread. And today I'm going to do some pumpkin bread. And I'm going to do it different from how I've seen it. So this is just mine. And I'm using a spice cake mix. I'm going to do 2 cans of pumpkin mix. A half a stick of melted butter. And half a cup of pecans. And 1 egg. Possibly 2 eggs. I'm just going to have to see. I guess since it is 2 cans of pumpkin, I should probably use 2 eggs. So she's already put the cake mix in there, and 1 can of the pumpkin mix, and the pecans, and mix that up. So I decided I wanted to double it. So and also she's going to put probably 3/4 cup of Truvia brown sugar. That brown sugar tastes just like regular brown sugar. And I've been fixing, when I fixed Thanksgiving dinner this year, I used a lot of stuff with, instead of putting sugar in it, I put either brown sugar or the Splenda, I think it's Splenda. No, Swerve confectioner sugar, or Swerve, what's the granulated sugar. Yeah, and it's been turning out really good. No one's even known that I put that in there, those in there. So she's putting in the 2nd can of pumpkin now, and then she's gonna stir that up, and she stirs it up really good. So I'm real impressed with how she does her cooking. She does real good, and which is good for me because I haven't felt like doing anything. I've just been sitting here in my chair and not doing anything yet. So here's a half a cup measure right here, Sheila, if you want to go on and get the brown sugar and put it in there. A half a cup of packed brown sugar, Truvia, or Truvia, ever how you say it, whatever, Truvia.
Yeah, we're going to half a cup of butter.
And a half a cup of butter that we're going to melt in the microwave, and 2 eggs. Alright, so she's putting the butter in the microwave now, and as soon as she gets back over here, I'll bring you back. This is my cat Mocha. She is getting in the dog bed. She loves sleeping in there. And as long as Sugar don't come around, she's okay. But Mocha's my one-eyed, one-eared cat. She got an ear infection. I've told y'all this before, but I'll tell you again. Someone dropped off 13 cats when I lived over in back in the country, and dropped off 13 cats at my house, and they had eye infections and stuff, and Mocha was just a little bitty kitten then, and she got it and lost one of her eyes, and then she got a tumor on her ear, and I took that to get it taken off, and it just came right back. And when it came back the second time, it took her ear, so that her ear is just, it can't even hardly see it now. It's just like, I don't know, real little. So it's on the same side. So she's my one-eyed, one-eared cat. And she is spoiled rotten towards me. She likes to get up on my chest and sleep at night, and she won't get down, and I'll get ready to move, and she's there, and it makes me so mad, but I love her. Mocha, look at me. What are you doing? What my Mocha kitty doing? What am I mad? You can see her right eye is good, but her left eye is bad, and her left ear's bad too. No, her left ear and left eye. All right, so
Butter,
we got the butter,
the eggs,
1 stick of butter, 2 eggs,
and
brown sugar in there that she's gonna mix up. And I'm gonna do it in 2 loaves, and I may freeze 1 loaf. I don't know. If Kayla likes it, Kayla will have it eaten up in a day or so. So
Sheila likes it. She'd probably eat it all too.
yeah, Sheila likes it. She'll probably eat it out too. I don't know if I will. My blood sugar went down to 73 last night, and it scared me so bad that I just started eating sugar left and right, and it still never went up past 175, I think. And I ate, I don't know, 4 or 5 Reese cups, and I have these lemon snap cookies or whatever, like the yeah, like ginger snaps, but they're lemon snaps, and I love them. And you can have 4 of them is 15 grams of carbs, so that's not so bad. So I'll eat 4 of those. And last night I ate 8 of them because it scared me so bad, because I started shaking real bad and I was sweating. And the last time it went down, the very first time that I started taking my stuff, it went down, my shots and stuff, it went down to 60, and I passed out, and they had to take me to the hospital. And so this time I was very leery of that. I can't believe I let it get down so low, but I really just didn't think about it being that low. But anyway, she's gonna spray the pans now, and I'm gonna show her. These are my Temptation pans from QVC. I've got pretty much the whole set of Temptation, the plates, all the stuff that goes with them, and I'm going to show her how to cut some parchment paper and put in there, so you just pull it right out. But I will bring y'all back. Okay, this is what we're doing. She sprayed all down in the pans real good with the Baker's Joy, and then we put a piece of parchment paper, cut it across the pan, and then put it down inside it and stick it, try to get it into the grease or whatever, baker's joy down in there, and then fold it over the sides of the pan. So once you put the pumpkin bread in there, when you get ready to pull it out, all you gotta do is lift those sides. So she's gonna pour it in there now, and I'll bring you right back. Okay, here we go. She's pouring half in one.
It's nice and thick, like bread. She's gonna divide it.
Yep. Half in one loaf pan, half in the other, and then we'll I can't think of my words lately at all. Oh my gosh, the doctor's got me on gabapentin, and gabapentin is not something that I can take because I forget everything with it. So she's gonna flatten out the pumpkin bread, and then we'll put it in the oven on 350. And it's gonna cook for about an hour. I'll set it for I'll set the timer for 45 minutes and then check it and see. But the other day when we fixed some banana nut bread, and oh my gosh, it cooked for an hour and it wasn't burnt, but it was crunchy on the ends, and I absolutely loved them. Now my daughter did not like the ends or the crust or whatever you want to call it, so I got all that, and that's good because I mean, see, I didn't put any sugar in here. It's got my Truvia brown sugar, so I could not find a keto spice cake. If I do find one, that's what I will use as a keto spice cake. This was just a regular Walmart spice cake, and regular pumpkin, which, I didn't even check to see how many carbs or whatever's in the pumpkin. I just know that it's not a lot of it's no sugar in here. So, but I'm gonna look at the can and see how much is in I need to look at both of them. I need to look at the box and the can and see how much is in there, because I'm trying real hard to keep my sugar down low, and because I tried so hard last night, I got it down too low. So, alright, so we're going to put this in the pan at 350 degrees, and I will bring you back when it's done. Okay, y'all, we decided to do something else. I always am trying different things, and when we made the banana nut bread last week, somehow when I used the stevia granulated sugar and on that, and in that I was telling you how the crust was crispy or whatever, the sugar was in that too, and it was like you had a little bit of crispy sugar. I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, she's got out a little cup here, and we're putting cinnamon and brown sugar, my Truvia brown sugar, and mixing that. We're gonna mix that on the top of this, and then after she gets that on there, then I'm gonna get her to put some more some of the granulated sugar on top and see how that does. And I haven't got around to telling y'all, I don't think yet. It's in one of the videos. I've got videos to put on here for a year ago. But I'll tell you about my experience with cinnamon in one of the videos, and this has got a lot of cinnamon in it because of that. So she's putting this on here, and we're going to put it in the oven, and I will bring you back when it gets done. Okay, y'all, here's the top of it before we cook it, and it looks kind of powdery, but that's just the, wait a minute, put it back over here. That's just the cinnamon sugar in it and all too. So it's got cinnamon and the Truvia brown sugar. So that's the top of one. Let me see the other one. And here's the top of the other one. Let me zoom in on it here. All right. So that's, it smells good. I smell the cinnamon all over here. So hopefully this is going to be good. I hope I didn't put too much cinnamon in it. I was the one that kept telling her to put more in there. But like, I got a story to tell y'all with the cinnamon, but I'm not going to tell you now. I'll try to get the video on before this one. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bring you back as soon as this is done. Okay, all right, so wait a minute, all right, we're back. All right, she's pulling the bread out of the things now, the bread pans. Watch how easy it is to pull the other one out. She's gonna get it pulled out. Watch how easy it is to pull it out. If you use the parchment paper like she did, it just comes right out. And then you just push I don't have the little racks to cool these on, so we've got them on a paper plate. I don't know where my racks are at. A lot of my stuff has gotten put back somewhere, but you can see that it turned the cinnamon and sugar turned black on the top of it. It's not burnt at all. It just, that turned like a black color. So we're gonna let it cool off for a minute and then cut a piece and see what it tastes like. I'll bring you back when we get that done. Okay, y'all. All right, so here is the bread, and you know, Sheila reminded me that we did put eggs in here and all the stuff that we put in here, so it might not be bread, it may be a cake texture to it. So she's eating it, a piece of it now. What do you think? Is it horrible?
No, it's good, but it tastes like cake.
Does it taste like cake?
Kind of, yeah.
All right, I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to taste it and I will bring y'all back. You can see it's, I'm holding the camera, so I can't hold the camera and bite too because I'm right-handed and I'm holding the camera with my right hand. So I will take a bite of it and I'll bring y'all back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. All right, now let me tell you, this is really good. It's not like anything I've ever tasted before. It's got a different taste, but it's so good. It's since we put the cinnamon and stuff on the top of it, it is, you know, dark brown on the top, not burnt at all. It's the cinnamon that's the taste of it, because my cinnamon was dark, and inside it's like a brownie
Texture.
The texture of it's kind of like a brownie, but that might change when it cools, you know, when it cools off or whatever. And it's really good though. It really is. I really like it. And I did look at the back of the box, of the cake mix box. It was a spice cake mix from Walmart, and it was Libby's pumpkin, the pumpkin. All right, so now that wasn't bad. It was it was 7 grams of, 7 carbs in it. Yeah, 7 carbs in it, and because it was 5 or 6 grams of fiber in it. So you subtract your carbs, subtract your fiber from your carbs, and it ended up being 7 carbs in the pumpkin. Now the cake was a different story. 1/10 of the cake, which I guess if you see, this is gonna be, that size right there is probably 2, 3, 1/10. All right, this is probably almost a half of a 1/10, half of a 1/10. Okay, probably, because it made 2 loaves, and each loaf would have 10, it looks like about 10 slices in it. So the 1/10 in the carbs for the spice cake was 35, and there was no fiber in it. It was 35 carbs in 1/10 of the cake, and it didn't, that was not with not any sugar or anything in it. And we put the eggs, we put eggs and the Truvia, a stick of butter, what else? Nuts.
Well, the pecan nuts.
Yeah, pecans. We put pecans in there, and then the cinnamon and 2 eggs. Let's see. Anyway, I can't figure it out. But let's put it this way. This is not a low carb treat. This has a lot of carbs in it. A lot of carbs. I would say this slice right here has got 35, half 35 is 14. No. All right, so we're going to say, I would say 25 carbs in this one piece right here. This one little piece. So, but it is good. You should try it. I think that, making it cake-like is definitely different, but it is good. So, I hope you like this video. If you do, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Look below for links to my Facebook, my Twitter, and of course the recipe for this, what we added to it or whatever, will be below. And I hope that you have a good day, and hopefully now that my shingles are getting better, hopefully I'll be able to get back on here and do things with y'all. And I want to go back. I've only gone, I think, 3 places since last spring, and so it's not very much that I've been doing, because my arthritis and then shingles or whatever is not, it's not very pleasant to even get out of my my chair. But I will talk to y'all later. I love you. I've missed you, and hopefully, like I said, we'll be back together more, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.